grown up. I'm a stallion, can't you see? Button's mom has got it going on. She's all that I want, and I've waited for so long. Button, can't you see? You're just not the call for me. I know it might be wrong, but I'm in love with Button's mom. Button's mom has got it going on. Button's mom has got it going on. Button, do you remember when we gamed all night? Gamed all night. Your mom came in just to turn out the light. Turn out the light. I could tell she liked me from the way she stared. The way she stared. And the way she said, Mr. Mob over there.
Wait, what?
And I know that you think it's just a fantasy, but since your dad ain't home, your mom could use a guy like me. Button's mom has got it going on. She's all that I want, and I waited for so long. Button, can't you see that she's just the man for me? I know it might be wrong, but I'm in love with Button's mom. Button's mom has got it going on. She's all I want, and I've waited for so long. Button, can't you see that she's just the man for me? I know it might be wrong, but I'm in love with Button's mom. Yeah, I'm in love with Button's mom. Wait a minute, Button, can't you see that she's just the man for me? I know it might be wrong, but I'm in love with Button's mom.
I set my sail, fly the wind, it will take me back to my home, sweet home. Lie on my back, clouds are making way for me. I'm coming home, sweet home. I see your star, you left it burning for me. Mother, I'm here. Eyes open wide, feel your heart and it's glowing. I'm welcome home, sweet home. I take your hand, now you'll never be lonely. Lord, when I'm home, sweet home, I see your star, you left it burning for me. Mother, I'm here.
Yes. So that was that last song you heard was from Mosi Remix. Before that was Button's Mom. You know, the Button's Mom song that was done by Pony One Kenobi and some douchebag. I don't know, some scrub guy. I don't know. And so Yeah. Not much else to report on that. Just hello. Welcome to the Cyril Silly Show, where the first half hour is me jerking into a microphone with a guitar. It sounds surprisingly good, so don't leave. And then after that, we'll have DB Pony, and at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, we'll have DB Pony and Revenge on. Revenge being a relatively unknown house producer, but he's a decent dude, so show him some love. And honestly, I had no idea what song I should play first. Cause reasons. Never really thought to which song I should play first. So, any suggestions, and I will be glad to do them. I'm sitting here with not much in particular in the way of brain cells going on, and other things like that. So, acoustic cover of Nightmare Night. Let's see what I can do with this here. Let me grab the words because I don't remember them all. Tell me I have them right here, right? You son of a bitch. Oh, there it is. Alright, so, Welcome Phillies and dental colts, no reason to scream. Your favorite princess is back, she's walking up on the scene. She's been stuck on the moon, but that's no reason to fret. She's not a diamond no more, so walk her down, get set. And she's coming, gracing the subject, you have no choice. You go back with her equestrian voice. So cover all of your fears, stow away all your frights. Dude, the princess is back to bring the nightmares tonight. She's living in the past, so you won't last without the proper care. With a royal farewell and an animate spell, you won't have long to prepare. Now little Phillies, this is Nightmare Night. Your ruler Nightmare Moon is back to come and fill you with pride. So hurry and get your goodies and fill up all your bags and go and leave her. Can they offer her that bag of hat? Get running, you're not coming back to come and take away your soul and eat you up for a snack. So run away and go hide and keep your head out of sight. The darkness rising again, cause this is Nightmare Night. She's living in the past, so you won't last without the proper care. With a royal farewell and an anime spell, you won't have long to prepare. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Wake up to another day. There's still some part that's gray. We'll need your will someday. Bringing the question, what's special personal hell. Inside the walls you raised, mirroring your unjudging gaze. Can't you see you're your own enemy? Ah, yeah. Every time we think that we're peace for a while, we seem to seek the things that bring us down. And tonight we all want to win. Our wars. Every time we think that there's peace for a while, we seem to think that we can live this down. And tonight we all want to win. If you think that you have left out, then you should know that you have already lost the war. Oh, yes. These that I'll lay your autograph with you to help. Okay, nope. That's too bad. Like, if I forget some of the words, that's fine. Let's try this a little bit better when I actually have. Okay, let's. I'm gonna be performing this actually live at some point soon. So, sun beating down upon my back, I walk barefoot in the sands. The sweat stings my eyes, and I'm blinded by the skies. Why am I here? What does this mean? Or is this all just a terrible dream? Or is my mind telling me that this is what my life's become? Should I be changing? Get locked into the system, hypnotized by its perfection, locked in a personal cage. Your soul is telling you to change. They say expand upon the theme, but till your thoughts to help the team. Take up problems on those you love, and when they leave and now you're alone. This happens more than we'd admit. No one comes to start changing it. So insane or decay with time. Ask, is this what my life's become? We should be changing. Get locked into the system, hypnotized by its perfection, locked in a changing. We all are changing, get locked into the system, hypnotized by its perfection, locked in a personal cage. But your soul is telling you to change. Right. All right. I really shouldn't yell, man. I'm gonna have neighbors knocking on my door and be like, "Shut the fuck up, you son of a bitch! God damn it, I hate you, fucking ass-titted knocker guy." I don't know. Yeah. So that was the acoustic version of Internal Affairs, which I've only done once before, and then Change, which is actually on the Change single. I was a bad singer then, so I wouldn't recommend going looking at it. But if you want to, I could probably provide it later. Excuse me. So let me see. No, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I can't do it earlier in the evening though, because I work until like 8:30, and then I need to eat, and then time runs out. It kind of sucks. Focused on what you lacked, couldn't see all the things that you had, but you were so honest with me, didn't try to be something that you weren't. When I was done playing Pegasus game and the unicorn started looking the same, don't need to tell me why you stuck by my side in spirit. We did patiently. Now you're all I need. Oh, you were down to seeds that you sow, mistress of my heart. I was yours before the start. I knew just had to wait. It was all fate. Cutie marks tell us a calling, but nothing told me I'd be falling in love with you. Wow. I'm a duck getting hunted. Now I'm a duck. No, I'm terror. Half an oven baked with no butter. I'm a duck, a fucking duck. Don't you see? I'm a duck. Don't you see? Not an esper. I'm a duck. Lots of butter. I'm a duck, a fucking duck. I don't know what the hell that was, but that was kind of cool. But I can actually hold a note for that long and not like get horrendously off pitch. Nibbles. It was with bad lyrics. I did that actually for a parody remix album called LMFAO 2. Or actually, no, it was Requiems of Foul Lamentation, Raffle. And it was a Duck Hunt parody video game cover album. So it was a lot of fun. The things I do when I'm bored. I did a death metal song for that. It was actually kind of fun. Let's see here. Well, here's something that I'm going to be doing at DerpyCon with an actual female vocalist. When you walk in the room, there's suddenly a brighter mood. And there's just you, no more, no less, and a face that relieved our stress. We used to wonder how nothing ever gets you down, but now we know it's just because you smell like you didn't care. You smell like no one dares, with a smile that nobody can. Brighter spirits fill the air. The gray clouds obscure the sun. That doesn't mean that everyone should look down at the ground. Just keep your smiles around. We used to wonder how nothing gets you down. We all know it's just because you smile like no one let you. Smile like no one cares, with a smile like you really care. But a spirit Come on and smile. Yes, you. Smile. Oh, it's just because you smile like no one cared. You smile like nobody's there. You smile so happily, share brighter spirits will fill the air with a smile so happily shared. You smile like no one did with a smile so happily shared. Brighter spirits will Alright, and that was When You Smile, featuring Lauren Goodnight on the recording, featuring Anna Heed at DerbyCon. So if you're in the area, you should go check out DerbyCon. Stand-up guys, them. So hopefully it'll be a good all fun times con. It'll be a little bit less sad than that. Let me see here. I feel like I should do something to lighten the mood. Preferably not something that's going to rape my throat. I don't have a lot of things that are like that. Shit. Melanie Malone. Preferably things that aren't like... You're a dick. I always do Millennium Alone, though, man. I don't want people to get sick of it. Oh, yeah, Wing Boners. Dear Lord, I haven't done that song in a long time. It's My Stairway. Let me see here. I don't even know if I remember the words. Thankfully, I keep an archive of all of my lyrics. I love being a Pegasus. We get to fly without distress. But when you realize there's some downsides that are unique to our kind. If we get hit with a fright or we're getting heavy in the night, it's not that there's something wrong. Can't seem to get along without wing boners. They're real knockout. What? Wing boners make my feelings known about. Shouts out to Elf of Chaos, who during a live stream inspired the writing of this song, which I wrote in about 5 minutes. In a club, or maybe a pub, I was just trying to get some cider and grub when walked in a cute Billy shaking leg. Made me silly when I heard that thump. If that wasn't enough, my friend next to me was in the jar, and that cute little thing I saw my wing boners. There is knockout wing boners. I did the bridge.
This is a problem I wish I never had. But if it went away, then I'd be sad. 'Cause it feels so good. 'Cause they feel so good. 'Cause they're wing boners. They make me wanna shout in bed. Wing boners. Don't know what to do without my wing boners. Maybe if not go. Wing boners make my feelings.
All right, so that was fun. And also a little disturbing. Oh man, I've only got 45 seconds to do this. So in 45 seconds, we've got
Yes, have been today, baby poached, oh yeah, Romeo and clever, Eastern magic, fantasy addict, got that ice cold water, it's only $1. Yeah. Great snow, and I got you. My little maniacs coming after you. Not a man, when me you dish. Oh yeah, and also red note. And vicious scent, yo, we got Cyril. Yes, silly. Show. Yeah, whoa. Got Cyril's silly show.
All right, welcome back, or something. I don't know. It's Cyril's Silly Show time, bitches and hoes and dicks And how many of you can I get to leave before this actually starts?
Someone's offended right now.
Yeah. Well, my very existence offends some people because I don't shave. I don't. It's true.
Well, I started growing a beard.
No,
So whatever.
I don't want to grow a beard though. Like, it's a bit gross. So, let me see. We have. Let's see. On tonight we have Fantasy as my co-host, also known as Hardest Copy. Hard Copy on Tumblrs or whatever.
The hardest dick.
He tends to rant a lot when he's at work. I swear to
do.
God, half of the rant posts you make are you're like, I'm at work, I'm going to make a rant post when I get home, I swear to Christ.
Yeah, pretty much. That fucking word.
Rage.
And then we have Revenge, who apparently is actually a robot. I was wondering if he was or not, considering he makes house music of all things.
Hi. I mostly do like house music, but sometimes I'll do like dubstep or complextro, and I've recently started experimenting with soft rock.
Soft
That's
rock.
cool.
Interesting. Interesting. Intriguing. Actually, it is intriguing because that's kind of a bit of a jump.
Are those
Wait, but
rocks?
isn't
Ever
regular
since,
rock the soft rock? So what would soft rock be?
Rock.
I'm not trying to be a dick. Like, I'm actually
More
curious.
slow, more melodic, more like smooth, more flow based.
Cool. Cool. I like it.
Ever since Daft Punk released Random Access Memories, I've been meaning to do more meaningful songs, less
Wow.
of the wub wub wub.
I don't know. Anyway, I want to finish introducing my guest before I get on a random tangent about meaning and music. And we also have, I don't know, DB Decibel Delicious Butt Douchebag Pony. I don't know. What do you want to call? What do you want to go by today?
You may call me Matt.
Oh, okay. We'll call him Matt. That's easy. That's so much easier to say. Except I'm gonna call you my mojito, because you're delicious.
I thought I was your mojito.
No, you've
need to
never
stop,
been my
I'm sorry.
mojito.
What's a more mojito or whatever it is?
Oh, a mojito is rum, lime juice, and mint.
Something tells me I would puke when I first drank that.
Yeah, it does. It does kind of have a taste of. If you don't do it right, it can sometimes taste like. Help me out here. Somebody help me out.
It's minty, it's cool, and it's kind of got a zing to it, though, somehow. Don't know how. We're talking about mojitos, right?
Yes, but I'm just trying to. So if you do it poorly, it'll taste like
Absolute shit.
brushing your teeth with it. Christ, what do you call that shit? Toothpaste. Jesus God.
Talk about brushing your teeth with rum.
Just like that one chick. So yeah, this is the silly show where like everything's made up and the points don't matter.
Oh, they matter.
Really,
They matter.
really. No, they don't. Okay, see that
They
that
really
silence
don't.
told you that they don't. That's silence.
They
is
really,
silence.
really don't.
And so we we have all these people, and so I know Revenge doesn't drink by choice, which is acceptable. But
Respectful.
yes, respectful. I respect that. I can respect that.
See.
I personally love booze, so that's a personal problem, I suppose.
Beer.
And hard copy is maybe, I don't know. Sometimes you drink.
I'm
sometimes
kind
you
of an
don't.
alcoholic.
Oh, okay.
Kind of. Not by
That's
not by
impressive.
clinical standards, but by like when I start drinking, it's kind of hard for me to stop.
Oh yeah, I know that feeling. It really. I mean, it's not impossible, but.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, Matt. Are you drinking? Is
Do
this
I
a?
have booze? Hold on, let me
I
check.
could.
Do I have booze? I thought you said you were gonna get drunk. I was a whole.
I'm gonna. It just
I can airmail you a bottle of Jameson if you just promise to buy me a new one.
See, the thing is that last night I went to a friend's and we bought Samuels and then I got drunk and we played some stupid game where it was like steampunk and I flew a ship and I was the belligerent captain and I kept losing.
Guns of Icarus? Or
Yes.
something?
Yeah, that's it. Yep, it's exactly the game and they made me pilot. It was fantastic. I'll be right back.
Yay!
Yay! Well, so
See if I could find my booze.
all right. So Matt's going to find his booze, which is wonderful. And so tonight's backing tracks provided by Balloon Party. I'm drinking Yingling Oktoberfest, which is pretty good. So if you're into booze, if you're not, that's cool. Underage, whatever, I don't care.
That's it. I'm getting my Jameson and Bailey's.
Shit. Well, all right. So Revenge. So this is a perfect time for me to ask you some questions. So what got you into making music?
Well, I was always a fan of music. I started out with country when I was like really young, and I would spend countless hours in my room playing on my keyboards. Then my friend showed me FL Studio, which who the hell doesn't use that now?
Right.
Eventually I discovered artists like Daft Punk, Deadmau5, Skrillex, Justice, and even some indie artists like Thony Ritz and Evil Stereo.
Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. And so so you've actually got a pretty diverse background as it stands.
Yeah, I like all sorts of electronic music. If it interests me, I'll listen to it.
Remind me to show you this like bluegrass hip hop thing I saw on my dashboard, or maybe you did see
Oh,
it.
I saw that too.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty tasty, to be honest with you. I really liked it. So I mean but that's just me. So maybe I'm wrong, but I'm probably not. So so yeah, okay, that's cool. And so I guess the biggest question then is, what got you into Pananis?
This is actually a rather interesting story. It all started when I was playing Team Fortress 2, and I see these Technicolor ponies on the spawn wall. And I'm like, are there little kids playing on this server or something?
God damn it.
Because I can't stand little kids. I mean, they shout, they scream, they call you a hacker because you're better than them. And then
It's all true. That's what makes it fucking hilarious.
Oh, it is. but
anyway.
to be fair, kids on the internet are all horrible, terrible. Kids in real life are either horrible, terrible, or some of them are freaking amazing. It depends.
True.
well,
But yeah.
anyway, turns out there were no kids on that server. Awkward, I think to myself. A week later, I come across Epic Wub Time by no more than 9. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. And funny thing is, I became a brony that day and never saw a single episode until like 6 months later.
Wow. Oh, that's actually kind of funny. Although, I mean, I was kind of absorbed in the memes for a while before, because just people would post them all the time before I actually watched an episode. So I guess I can feel that.
The very first episode I saw was Return to Harmony Parts 1 and 2.
Oh, okay. So you didn't actually watch it until season 2. Interesting.
Oh.
No, it's just interesting. I mean, because I
it is.
started over the summer of 2011.
Well, okie dokie.
Oh, it looks like he's back.
Well,
I
I'm
am
jealous
back.
because I remembered
have.
I have a fucking blood test tomorrow, so I can't drink anything.
Oh god damn. Well,
You know, you want to know something great?
what?
I have work tomorrow. I'm being totally stupid with this.
I don't have.
I don't know.
Look. This is me every Tuesday night, Matt. Every Tuesday night, I get hammered, and I have work tomorrow morning too. And actually, I'm gonna start going full time, so I'll actually have work at like 11 to 8.
It's not like I've waltzed into work, still sort of high or still sort of drunk before. Just letting.
Hey, what's up, boss?
Anyway, I've got
I've had coworkers that do that.
I've got some alcohol.
Yeah, alcohol,
I've got some Milady.
lady.
Matakable, how did you get into the fandom? Is what I'm assuming we're all talking about when I
Well,
wasn't here.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Let's go. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't. I was actually just kind of interviewing Revenge while y'all were fucking like being like alcohol, but I come prepared.
I made assumptions. That's bad.
No, that's you fucking dick. No, but it is a legit question. Just real quick, man. How did you discover the ponds?
Can I just say that Milady's the easiest alcohol to drink in the world?
What is in
Oh,
that?
you're being literal. I thought that was like a metaphor for your lady.
I'm not.
boobs.
I am. No, it is. It is quite the drink. It is. It is a sour apple alcohol with a 16% alcohol volume. I'm gonna be fucking bombed later.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, I've discovered ponies. In the end.
Oh.
But no, ponies. I was playing TF2. A lot of TF2.
And thus I was summoned.
What the fuck? No. Let him finish his story, but that's funny because Revenge was saying the exact same fucking thing just before you came back.
Well, if I were to explain from the very beginning, it would be I had a boyfriend, and he was like, this pony stuff's actually not kind of bad. And I was like, oh, you're full of gay. And he was like,
kind of bad.
And he-
Okay.
and
I
he was-
already love this story. Continue.
and he was like, well, no, he goes, you should probably give it a chance. I actually kind of like it. And I was like, this is why our relationship is just slowly heading down the toilet. You're aware of this? And he's like, no. He's like, you know, he goes, you should give it a chance. And I'm like, I'm not. I was like, I'm gay, but no, not that gay. And then a couple months later, he's like, he goes, at least watch the pilot episodes. And I was like, will it make you shut up? And he said, yes. And I said, fine. So I watched the pilot episodes, and then I said, I still don't like it. And he said, okay, fair enough. I won't bother you with it anymore. And I said, thank you. And a month later, I was working overnights, and I was depressed because I couldn't attend college anymore, and I gave the finger to college. And I was like, well, fuck college. Who needs college? Fuck that place. And then I started playing TF2 all night, and I was like, fuck music. I can't do music. I'm just gonna be a paramedic. And then I started playing TF2, ironically. And then people were all like, I'm gonna spray all these sprays everywhere. And I was all like, I was just like, these are the stupidest things. I can't enter a server without there being a pony on the wall. And people were like, these ponies are gay. Get out of the server. And they're like, but can't you just love and tolerate? And I was,
This is amazing.
and I was like, well, I can't go anywhere without these ponies. And then, one second. But then,
Wow.
But then, she was, well, not she, there was no she. But people were just like, this is ponies. And I'm like, well, they're kind of cute, I guess, because other people were drawing them. And then so I was watching some TF2 YouTube poops, and there were some pony references being made. And I was like, I kind of like these pony references. They're kind of funny. And then I was like, oh no. And then
Starting.
And then I went to my ex, now, not my boyfriend anymore, and I said, I think I might like ponies. And he links me the Reddit page with all of season 1 and the 2 or so episodes of season 2 that just kind of started. He goes, have fun. And then I blasted through all the episodes, and
then you're a man. A manly man.
Of men. Yes, that's good. And also welcome David Hubbard, who decided, hey, there's room for me. And then his dick came in, and he's like, TF2, I like hats.
I'm so sorry, but for the past about 5 minutes, all I've been able to think of is, honey, I think I might be gay for ponies.
We've all been there, man. We have all been there.
Like,
I just...
just the idea of like going back to X and being like, I think I might like ponies now. I'm just like, oh my god, that's just that was the best how I got into the fandom story I have ever heard. Like, I seriously cannot think of a better one that I've heard. That was just the best.
It actually
I'm
really
sorry.
was. It honestly, it really, really was. Because it's
That's
like
the kind of shit people make YouTube videos about.
Yeah, it's like my
I'm not
boyfriend
even-
showed me the show, and I was like, that's kind of gay.
No. Like you are full of gay was the word.
Oh, that's right.
And that was the best use of the word gay. It's a derogatory slur I've ever heard in my entire life. Oh my god.
But yes,
this is great.
so thank you. But it's also so funny because Revenge, like when both of you went to check on your booze situations, I was like, okay, Revenge, how'd you get into to ponies? And he told me, oh, I was on TF2 a lot. And all these fucking sprays. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Am I the only person in this chat who didn't find out because of TF2?
No, you're not. I found out because of, well, I watched Ponies the Anthology. Oh, if I heard about the show.
Too bad you found out because of...
Wait, what?
I'm just being a dick. So you found out because of Ponies the Anthology?
Yeah. I found out memes. Then I didn't care about it. Then I watched Ponies the Anthology like in the end of 2011, right when Mike started like almost getting popular, and I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna watch this fucking shit. And then like I got into it. Yeah. And also just because Mike was doing a bunch of shit, and I'm a big fucking coattails riding fanboy. Whatever.
That's why you're on this show. It's okay.
That's basically why I'm on this show.
Anyway, so yeah, that was good. That filled some time. So I guess it's it's been like 15-20 minutes. So we're gonna do a song break. And I'm not gonna do a 10-minute goddamn long song right now because I don't have to get up for any reason.
I understand.
So I'm gonna do a double pony song.
Why not just do the song I linked you, which is the king of English songs?
Because I don't have space for the English song. You gotta plan these things.
I did plan it. I planned it by telling you.
Like 10 times. That'll do it.
Look, maybe I'll play it later, but I can't play it right now because I don't have it downloaded. So,
Gonna clear this desk right over him.
Are you
Clear
already
the desk.
wow, Matt, that's ridiculous. Okay, make this pony mine.
I wake up, get out of bed, I take a look outside. A new day in Ponyville, release a lustful sigh. I can't stop thinking of her. Her colors match her forms and all of her curves. My dear rarity, you're always on my mind. It's got me in a bind. Her eyes shine like all the greatest gems outside. I need to stop thinking about her before I lose my mind. And I better swallow my pride. 'Cause today, tonight, I'm gonna try to find a way to make this pony mine. All the things that I will say to her can't fail. Tonight, today, I'll go. My heart's beating through my chest because it can't let go of the feelings that it holds for her. So close inside, I rush out to go to her when she calls my name. I'll help her with all her chores. I'll take on anything. The way she flows and sails the wind that hits her mane. All of these things just drive me crazy and insane. 'Cause today, tonight, I'm gonna try to find a way to make this pony mine. All the things that I will say to her can't fail. Tonight, today, I'll go. My heart's beating through my chest because it can't let go of the feelings that it holds for her. So close inside. So, I just thought I'd let you know. 'Cause today, tonight, I'm gonna try to find a way to make this pony mine. All the things that I will say to her can't fail. Tonight, today, I'll go. My heart's beating through my chest because it can't let go of the feelings that it holds for her. So close inside. Make this pony mine. All the things that I say cannot fail. Tonight, make this pony
We are back, and that was Make This Pony Mine, which I had not heard before, because I've listened to a lot of DB Pony music, but I've been really busy and haven't had a chance to listen to his new stuff. Sorry, I don't mean to be offensive shit. I don't mean to make... Regardless, I haven't listened to it, and I just heard it, and I heard this ridiculous high note that, that was ridiculous. Also, cocaine.
So did he
Now you know how I feel
or
about-
something?
I mean, Cyril.
What?
I talked over David. Never mind. David. What
No,
did you
he
say?
did.
What
Princify
I
me.
do?
Okay.
I said you hit him with a bit. Oh, Prince.
But yeah, I mean, that was the first time listening to the whole song through. I've listened to some of it, to be honest. Like, I always listen to, like, the first 2 minutes, and I just, like... pre-listening for EQD kind of sucks. It makes you not appreciate music sometimes. Anyway.
Do you still do that?
Yeah, once in a while. When I have time. I don't have a lot of time anymore because of working and shit, but...
I'm gonna be linking a song. It's one of my first soft rock-esque kind of songs.
Okay, I mean, I'm not going to listen to it until after the show, but alright. Only because, like, I can't really... Only because David linked something that might be hilarious, which I'll play later. Probably the closing song, not sure. So...
Oh, what was that?
Yeah, I don't know. It makes sense to me. It sounds
I'll
like...
go
Is
back later.
David, Speedcore Dave or whatever?
No.
No.
I
dude is also
am
awesome.
totally that guy. Yeah.
No,
Can't you hear his British
so you're
accent?
the guy that got drunk at Brony Palooza and said nothing but a cur.
Oh, I am totally that guy. I'm Speed Call Brony. I make Speed Call music. It's pretty good, huh?
I'm gonna record this clip and
I'm
send
gonna
it to
sound like the
Dave.
biggest dick, and Dave, I'm sorry if you're listening to this. That actually wasn't too bad an impersonation.
It really wasn't. I was like, Jesus
It really
Christ.
wasn't. He has that kind of stereotypical, like, every sentence is kind of... Oh, man, I don't even want to fucking go there right now, because, like, I'm gonna fuck something up and sound like the biggest jingoist douchebag.
I could just George Harrison if you like. Say, oh yeah, I'm Speed Call Brony. Oh, don't
No. It's not George Harrison. It's more like... whatever. But, yeah, I'm sorry, Dave. I'm a terrible friend. Don't kill me.
Yeah, Dave doesn't care. Regardless, so...
Backs his leg. You damn right he doesn't care.
At any rate, what was I gonna say? Shit, what was I gonna say? Somebody help me.
Well, you were going to talk about how Final Fantasy XIV has one of the hardest bosses in all of video game history. It's called the login boss. He has many different attacks. He has error 1017. He has error 3200. He has error 90,000. All world-shattering
Does he have
attacks.
error DNS server not found?
That happened once. So yeah, he's got it in his old bag of tricks.
Yeah.
Rumble, Connor, what's wrong, bud? What's wrong?
I don't
bud?
know. I have no idea what I'm doing. I like there was a list. Oh wait, there was. That's why my show notes aren't around. Where are
There were
they?
show notes.
Like them,
Did Neil
please.
not do his job today?
No, he did. I'm just not.
Neil did his job. Connor isn't doing his job.
Fuck you.
I mean, Cyril isn't doing his job. Damn it.
no
Shit.
real names.
If you want something to talk about, I can fish for things to talk about.
No, there are
No, we
things
got
to talk
things
about. That's the problem.
I've just been waiting patiently.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, that's right.
Disturbing fanfics.
No.
Not right now. I linked it. In
I'm
the,
kidding. I'm kidding.
the show chat.
Let's see, did I talk about enough? Like you got. Well, actually, this is a question I'm actually curious about because I've never asked you this, Matt. How, like, real quick, like, how did you get into music? Period. Like, not like even developing into music, but just like, oh, I want to do music.
Sorry, I'm like focused mad hard on these pixels. Getty Lee's just like.
Oh,
Okay, well, music. Okay, I'll tell you the story. Once upon a time, okay. When I have always fantasized about it when I was a kid. Like, I always thought, man, playing guitar must be so kick-ass. Too bad I'll never be able to do it. Ha! But then it was this one day where I was in my guest room. That's right. We have a guest room. And inside
sick shit. Oh,
inside of the guest room there was a big giant case, and I was like, ooh, what's this? So I opened it up, and it was a bass, and I was like, oh, And I didn't know what the fuck it was at first. I thought it was a guitar. It was big, it was red, and it was fancy looking. I thought, dude, I want to play this. So I called up my friend, and I was like, hey, I found this bass, this thing. I didn't know what it was. I was like, it has 4 strings. My friend goes, oh, it's a bass. I'm like, is it a bass? He goes, yeah. He goes, you can play it. He goes, it'll be kind of cool. You should try playing it. And I was like, okay. I didn't know shit about the instrument, so I picked up a hockey puck, and I started banging the strings with it, and I thought this was the correct way to play it for some reason, because I didn't have a pick. And I was just
hockey
like,
puck?
yeah, and I was just like, it sounds okay, and I was just strumming and strumming and strumming, and I was horrible. And then I was getting picked up from school one time by my mom. This was back when I was in high school. And she goes, oh, hey. She goes, listen to the bass during this one part in this particular song that I'm going to show you right now. So I was like, okay. And it was The Fatal Portrait by King Diamond.
Oh,
And-
wow. That's
and-
your mom listens to King Diamond?
Yeah, it was actually her bass. 'Cause
Oh.
she sang the bass when she was younger.
Best mom ever.
And she goes, oh, hey, listen to this bass line during this particular part. I'm like, okay. So I listened to it, and I went, wait, that's what bass does? She goes, yeah. And it was from that very moment that I said, I want to fucking play that.
Nice.
So I stood in my room at countless hours replicating that exact bass line for the entire song, and I did not rest until I got it to sound exactly how it sounded on the record. And then I came downstairs one night, and my dad was watching a Dream Theater live video, although he wasn't because he passed out, and I saw John Myung playing bass, and I was like, this guy is just amazing. And then I started trying to do Dream Theater songs, and I guess it was at that point that I was like, music is gonna be my thing now.
Well, that's a much better story than mine. Mine kind of was similar, but I definitely didn't have the dedication to try to replicate something exactly. So,
He also didn't have a hockey puck. He just kind of hit the strings with his dick.
Beautiful.
It's
No.
not a good silly show
Here
unless I
come
make
the
a joke
pictures.
about Connor's dick.
the login boss.
I'll never drink the ass end of a beer.
Dude, I just drank the ass end of a beer. It was tasty.
You're gross.
What's the ass end of a beer?
The part of the beer that tastes the fucking worst.
It's the part that's basically like if you're drinking from a bottle, like there's backwash normally. So like it's basically just a combination of like half beer, half your own spit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was.
See, I don't backwash into my drinks like an animal.
Well, fuck you, Mister. I'm not an animal.
Mister, I'm fancy at drinking my drinks. Yeah. Fuck.
Hey, don't be hating my pinkies being up.
Do you crazy straw like Basil from The World's End?
I have never gotten to use a crazy straw like ever in my life.
Really? You have a depressing childhood.
I actually did, but that's another episode.
Oh. As Elton Brown would say, that's another show.
episode of Cyril Silly Show.
I'm not even entirely sure I want to know what that is.
Next episode, we find out where we buried mom and dad.
Oh god!
Jesus Christ.
Whoa!
On this episode of Cyril Silly Show, Connor gets touched inappropriately and has to tell David exactly where it happened.
We go on a hunt to find out who it was, but then we all give up when we realize it was probably.
Oh fuck! I don't even.
All
wanna
right,
say it.
so I do have to pee this time. So we're gonna take a quick sojourn.
Song break.
Well, yeah, song break for "Time and Space" by Revenge. It is a house song. Is it progressive house?
House and Complextro.
Oh, it's Complextro. So it'll actually be interesting for 9 minutes. Good. Sorry, I'm not a big fan of house
That's messed
music.
up, bro. That's messed up.
Look,
House
dude.
is good music. Look, just because every 5 measures or every 4 measures they add a new instrument for 5-10 minutes doesn't make it uninteresting, man.
Actually, you know, I liked Psytrance of all things, but I never got into house. Regardless, this is Time and Space by Revenge.
I like how he doesn't like house music, yet he listens to Daft Punk.
You
I
know
like
what?
house music.
No. He's talking about me.
Oh, right.
And,
Yeah.
well, have fun.
Boogie on down. Dropping beats.
You
Man.
are a pretty hairy individual, man.
I know I'm hairy. It's
We've been talking about dicks and chest hair. No big deal.
No big deal at all.
all right, so I guess I'm gonna open the floor to.
I don't see anything wrong.
I'm gonna open the
Dog.
floor.
That's the end of that sentence. I don't see anything wrong.
I'm gonna open the floor to Hard Copy, who's going to talk about some videos Charlie murdered Breaking Bad stuff.
Charlie Murder.
Yeah. Maybe some Monday Night Raw if I can squeeze it in somehow.
Yeah, you got 15 minutes. Go.
15 minutes? All right, sweet. So there's this new game that came out in the Xbox Live Arcade. It's called Charlie Murder, and it is fucking kick ass. If you like punk rock music, if you like beat 'em ups, like it's one of those like made in the same vein of Castle Crashers, which is made in the same vein of like all the beat 'em ups of the 1980s and shit with the NES, like River City Ransom especially, and you like that kind of shit. You like cool art direction that's like simplistic but kind of almost like Joan and Vasquez-y. If you like punk rock music in general, hell, if you like music in general, it's just an awesome fucking game. And it also has like RPG elements and stuff, and it has like clothes you get that increase your stats and everything. You get tattoos to get magic abilities. You get you have like seven different classes. I'm not even kidding. You have like 7 different classes to choose from, and you can also unlock not just alternate costumes for characters and alternate skins, but like full alternate bands. I think there's like 3 or 4 you can unlock, and they're like called different classes, but I haven't tested them out to see if they actually do have different abilities or not. And the whole thing is made mostly by, I think, Ska Studios is the developer, and it's 2 people, a guy and someone who I assume is his wife. Although I'm not 100% sure, it could be his sister. I just know they share the same last name. But yeah, it is really, really fun, and it's on the Xbox Live Arcade for like $10.
It's also on Steam as well.
It is on Steam?
I believe so, or at least it's coming to Steam.
Well, if it's coming to Steam, awesome, because I would honestly, God, I would buy that. I would buy that again if I had extra money that I don't.
I actually like that game's art style quite a lot.
Yeah, it's simplistic, but it's not like overly simplistic or sketchy. It's a really nice niche. And the whole thing kind of like follows this punk rock apocalypse that starts, I don't know fucking how. I haven't even gotten that far in the story yet. But like you play as one of the band members of the band Charlie Murder, and you just got the shit kicked out of you within an inch of your lives by a rival punk band. By a rival death metal band. And you're a punk band. And the whole game is kind of you like fighting your way through the punk rock apocalypse, which may be a fucking metaphor. I don't know. It may be. The universe of this game is really weird and awesome, and you learn more about like how the other band got started and how you like the character you play as may have kind of really fucked over a good friend of his. At least that's the way they're portraying it, but we don't know because you don't see it from the perspective of the main character. You see it from the perspective of the main antagonist. It's cool. It's cool. If you have $10 to spare and you have an Xbox, or if it does come to Steam, you should fucking buy it. It's fantastic. It's really fantastic, and it's just fun as hell. Especially if you have people local co-op up to 4 people, so you can fucking rip the shit out of that if you have people that know play it with you. But yeah. That was a rant. I did it in like a minute. Awesome.
That was amazing. I'm impressed with your time compression capabilities. Just like Final Fantasy VIII all over here.
Fuck Final Fantasy. Well, actually, no. I like Final Fantasy VIII, but also fuck Final Fantasy VIII. I have a complicated relationship with Final Fantasy VIII. Anyway, what is that? That game's like fucking 30 years compressed into like 40 hours, some shit like that.
I don't know. I only know there's a song called "Compression of Time," so it's just kind of fucking.
I was just talking about the fact that they jump back and forth like 30 years in time about 5 times over the course of the game. But yeah, fucking Charlie Murder's awesome. Go buy it. I hope it comes to Steam. If in fact, if someone like double checks that or something before the end of the show, that'd be awesome. I'm not gonna fucking do it because I'm gonna forget, and my computer is lagging enough as it is because I have a million tabs open. But yeah, fucking awesome. And happy birthday, Marshmelon. Happy fucking birthday.
Who's
Oh, wait.
Marshmelon?
Marshmelon's a listener who started listening to the Silly Show back in 2011 or so, and it's you know it's just he's an old time listener. It's just great to see him back. So
Awesome.
Yeah.
I just saw him say I turned 21, so I was like, oh, dude, happy birthday whenever I missed it.
Yeah, great.
Crack a beer.
Crack a beer if you do that. If you don't, that's cool too.
And yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can say about Charlie Murder, but I think I pretty much covered it all. I mean, it's the only thing is like I don't know how long the game is. I'm assuming it's pretty short because, like again, it's like a $10 Xbox Live Arcade game, so that's kind of
Pretty
But-
extensive for a indie game.
It's not, I don't even know if you can really like it's the people who made Dishwasher Dead Samurai and the sequel to that, and there was a third game that was like not a sequel but a spiritual successor in the same kind of feel. I don't remember what it was called though. And Ska Studios, and they make cool shit. I really like it was a game where I was like I played it and I was like I want to fucking write for these people, but there's no way in hell that's gonna happen. But yeah, I guess I should move on then. Breaking Bad, number 1. Does anybody that I'm talking to right now watch it?
Nope.
None of you watch it, do you?
I don't
Nope,
watch
I'm
as
waiting-
much TV as I used to.
I'm waiting for the series to end. That way I can watch it all on Netflix in one chunk.
Oh, well, you got like 5 more episodes, so go for
I
it.
know.
But yeah, Breaking Bad, for those of you who don't know, is Bryan Cranston plays a high school chemistry teacher that finds out he has like final stages, really fuck you, you're dead lung cancer. And he, in this last ditch effort of like, I don't know how I'm going to provide for my family after I'm dead. I don't know how they're going to survive. His brother-in-law asks him to come. I'm just summing up the first episode, by the way. His brother-in-law, who's a DEA agent, asks him if he wants to come along on a ride-along, and he says, you know what? Yeah, I'll take you up on that offer. And they go to a bust a meth lab, and he sees some shit, and he actually sees his an ex-student of his, Jesse Pinkman, who flunked out of his class, like escaping from the scene and doesn't say anything, and he finds out that he is like this Captain Cook that they were looking for, like a really big deal meth dealer, not a big deal, but like the big deal currently for that squad. And by the end of the episode, and he basically spends the whole episode like he approaches him and goes, "Oh, I want to use my expertise and your street smarts, and we should cook meth together." And the whole show is kind of the evolution of his and Jesse's character and meeting all the other characters. Walter White is the main character's name. Him starting out as wanting to just put money away for his family, the only way he can think of how to get a lot of money. And since he's gonna die anyway, he's kind of like, doesn't matter at this point, and he just wants to leave something behind for his family. His growth into like this figure in the meth cook whatever community, like he becomes this well-known Heisenberg guy, and Jesse especially goes through an entire huge development as a character, and it's an amazing show. If honestly, like I would say, if it had another season, all of you go catch up right now. But since it's ending in about 5 episodes, if you can, watch as much as possible. But like it's gonna end soon, so you can just wait till it's all on Netflix and then just breeze through it. It's a really good show. And recently, in the last season, like they did the first half of the 4th season with 8 episodes and then stopped it. I think it was like last July or August. And they said that it would be coming back. The second half of season 5 would be coming back next summer. It did come back and it ended on the biggest, craziest cliffhanger ever. Like one of those, like at the very end of the episode, that just grabs you by the balls and holds you for 12 months because you don't know what the fuck it went from there.
And every single episode has basically been ending on a cliffhanger in the second half of season 5, and I'm just really excited to find out where it's going. Like, everything is starting to fall into place. Characters are all like just reaching their peak of development, and everything's falling into place, and everything's falling apart, and it's fantastic. Like, I'm trying to think of how to explain this without systematically ruining the series for people.
Maybe you should just leave it at that until
Say my name.
What?
Loki.
I am the danger. Say my name.
That's a meme that you kids might have seen on the Tumblrs and the interwebs.
I've seen it on the Tumblrs and the interwebs.
And it's time to cook.
Meth.
All right.
And it's also one of the most realistic shows on television. Like, they do ridiculous, crazy shit, but like one of the reasons that it's, in my opinion, so good is because like if you look up like the science behind some things and just how they do stuff in that show, it is incredibly, incredibly realistic, and it's fantastic.
And what an actor that guy is too.
Oh, he's fantastic. Him and Aaron, whose name I forget his last name. Bryan Cranston's the guy who played with Walter White. I'm sorry, I keep talking over everybody, but this is like something I'm really passionate about. And it's his name is Aaron something. The guy who plays Jesse Pinkman. Bryan Cranston has had a career and still has a career, and I love him. But like, I really, really, really hope that the guy who plays Jesse Pinkman goes into bigger things, movies. I hope, because he is a brilliant actor. Like, just the evolution of character Jesse Pinkman, which is also credit to the writers. But like, from season 1 to now, he is so mind-blowingly different, and he shows it in the acting too. It's just fantastic. And I really, really hope they go on to do great things. I'm sorry. Yes,
no, nothing. You only have like
Bryan Cranston is amazing.
You only have a few more minutes, so do you want to like fit in Raw or anything?
Oh yeah. Monday Night Raw was fucking awesome. I don't really have anything else to say.
Oh, because
Daniel Bryan had a gauntlet match against Shield, and I'm like just getting back into wrestling, learning who people are again. But like, Triple H is apparently a huge douchebag now. Fucking CM Punk, I missed it. I missed watching it, but I saw the aftermath. CM Punk apparently beat the living shit out of this guy Curtis, and then like he was supposed to get Paul Heyman in the ring, but then Curtis beat him over the head, put handcuffs on him, and Paul Heyman just yelled at him and beat the shit out of him with a fucking kendo stick. I'm not even kidding. It was a kendo stick, and that he got from under the ring. And Paul Heyman was going like, I loved you. You were like a son to me. And he said like, I loved you. I believed in you. Like, it was, I wanted to just wait for him to be like I wanted to be inside you or some shit like that. Like, it was so laying it on so thick that it was like the best gay fanfic that was never written. And I'm not even kidding. And it was the best slash fic never written. Daniel Bryan laid the fuck into Randy Orton, because Randy Orton and Christian had a great match, a fantastic match. I was on the edge of my seat. And then Randy Orton's like a big douchebag, like, oh, I'm gonna walk away with my belt, fuck you guys. And then Daniel Bryan comes in on the big jumbotron in front of his car, going like, it was great how you got that car from Triple H, but I think, doesn't next week that mean that if I beat you, that I become the new face of the WWE? And he just walks away, and in bright orange spray painted on his Escalade is yes. And then he walks to the side of the car, and there's yes, yes, yes all over the car, and everybody in the audience just started screaming, yes, 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 and everybody started calling it the Yescalade, and it was like the best meme. And so like we got to watch Randy Orton be punked like a bitch, and it was amazing because fuck Randy Orton. If you like Randy Orton's wrestling, cool. If you like Randy Orton, fuck you. I'm sorry, but anyway.
Yes, this is a good band. Continue.
and I'm trying to think. There was one other, Del Rio, I think, and someone else had a match, and it was okay. I didn't really pay attention. The gauntlet match at the end with the Shield and Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan got his ass kicked in the beginning, then whooped fucking ass and would have won it, but then they fucking cheated and all came in and beat the crap out of him in the ring, and all the superstars of the WWE had to watch this go down and not interfere, otherwise they'd be fired. And it was kind of, it's like the fact that it's kind of a fake thing is kind of cool writing, because like it's Triple H being the biggest douchebag ever and like, oh fuck you, but at the same time I'm kind of like, damn, he's playing this asshole really well. Holy shit.
Always played an asshole really well.
Yeah,
man.
I know.
Triple H has been a douchebag forever. Like, I mean,
am.
I haven't watched wrestling since like 2002, but
You're missing out.
Yeah, it's
I time, dude. Like, I almost didn't watch Ponies because I was like, I didn't have enough time until you were like, no, you're fucking watching this.
I did kind of rape you with ponies.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's true. But okay, so
But that's a story for
I
another
got nothing
time.
else to say. CM Punk is awesome. Randy Orton's a fucking cocknose, and Daniel Bryan is fucking amazing.
all right.
Well,
I want to see Christian beat the shit out of Randy Orton sometime
I
soon.
do want to pick your brain about something. You've heard the rumors, I'm sure, that Bryan Cranston is going to be playing Lex Luthor in the Superman film coming up, as well as several films after that.
I know for a fact he was playing some. The guys who make Robot Chicken are doing a new like superhero thing, but with original characters. So I know Bryan Cranston is involved in that and is a main character on that. So I would believe that at this point. Also, he's a huge fucking nerd. So
Oh my god, I would die because he from Breaking Bad would make such a perfect Lex Luthor, like a
it's
sinister,
that, like,
cold,
it's that quiet, sinister, like, oh no, I'm the good guy. No, I'm the evilest fucking guy.
like honestly, I like the only other person I wanted to do Lex Luthor is just put Clancy Brown in a bald wig and make it happen. Because
I don't know who that is.
Clancy Brown's the guy who played the voice of Lex Luthor in the Superman cartoon, and also,
Justice League Unlimited and Justice League.
and if you
No, that
don't know
was-
who he was prior to that, he was the guard from Shawshank Redemption.
Wait, are we talking about white Lex Luthor from the original Justice Friends, or are we talking about black Lex Luthor from Superman the Animated Series and Justice
Black
League?
Lex Luthor from the Superman.
Yeah, he was cool. I really liked him.
All right.
And like I said, he's a great actor too. Because if you watch Shawshank Redemption, you know how good he is.
I need to watch that. But yeah,
I've
I feel
never
like we're getting
seen
off track.
Shawshank Redemption. Damn. Anyway,
I haven't, and I know I think I know the fucking ending too, which is upsetting.
so Cyril
I don't
the
know
Wolf-
if I did, though.
This is one of my songs that was slam jammed, which doesn't happen very often. So I'm
Was
playing
this
it.
Misha's fault?
Yes, it's Misha's fault. Thank you, Misha.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with Slam Jam, man.
But he slammed one of my songs, Change, which I played an acoustic version of tonight. But the fact that he slam jammed a metal song like of mine, which doesn't really follow strict tempo, is pretty impressive. So I'm gonna play that, and we're gonna come back, and then we'll talk about
Charles
bullshit.
Barkley were dead. He would be dancing in his grave.
Yes, he would. Wow. That was fun, wasn't it, guys?
It
I'm
was
on
so
the best quest ever. We're following a cat girl prostitute into the ocean.
Wait, what?
What?
I'm playing
I
Final
wasn't-
Fantasy 14, and cat girl prostitute just happened.
Are you telling me Mithras are still a thing?
They're called
Mithras.
Makote in this game, but yes.
That's bullshit. Bullshit.
Why is
they're
that
called
bullshit? Why you hating on my Mithra, man?
I'm not hating on the Mithra. I'm hating on racial appropriation of the Mithra, calling them a
Well,
different name.
To be fair, Eorzea is a different planet, and the things from that are apparently the same goddamn species, but from different parts. I don't fucking know. They justified it some stupid way.
It's probably still better than Final Fantasy IX. Uh-oh, a bunch of people just got mad at me. Go suck a dick.
Hey, I like Final Fantasy 9.
I know, that's why I said it. A lot of people like
Okay.
Final Fantasy IX. I don't like Final Fantasy IX.
Well, at least
Well-
it's better than Superman 64.
Hey! That game
Whoa.
was a perfect ring
Whoa.
flying through simulator. all
No.
right?
That was
no,
like
it wasn't
the
even
best-
good.
That was the best alpha of Pilot Wing 64 anyone ever made. I stole that. I didn't steal that joke. I based that joke off of a conversation from an Angry Video Game Nerd video, but it's still technically original somehow.
You're technically original.
But yeah, the whole landscape wasn't even finished.
Yeah.
I know. God, Superman 64. I was like, what the fuck were you thinking, Superman 64?
The unreleased PlayStation version is much, much better.
But it was unreleased, so no one knows.
No, there's actually gameplay footage.
That's gameplay footage. I want a demo.
Demo.
I want a demo inside.
I heard Superman Returns is kind of not good.
Okay.
It's not. It was so good it only got released on the 360 and the DS.
The DS double
I
suck.
don't think it was good enough to get put on the Wii, and that's saying something.
I have a Wii. That I want to ask Matt a question if he's able to.
Hi.
Hi. I'm serious. Okay, why the fuck are you putting Geddy Lee in Titan gear?
It's almost done.
Does
No,
he
but
need
no.
a reason?
That wasn't the answer to the question. I asked why, because it's been burning in my mind. It's like was a slow burn, much like a cold fire. And if you're a Rush nerd, you get that joke. It was a slow burn.
I certainly do.
No, you don't.
Sorry.
It was a slow burn in the back of
Because-
my head. Okay, go ahead.
Because the picture is perfect.
Well, if it's almost done, I'm gonna want to see it. Is it gonna be done in the next 30 minutes?
It'll be done in like the next 5 minutes.
Good, because this is gonna be a silly show thing, maybe ish. Not a thing, but like we're gonna show it to
It
people.
needs to at least be the episode title, like Getty Aaron Yeager, or no, wait, Getty Yeager, just Getty Yeager,
Get a Jaeger.
Getty Yeager.
It almost sounds like you're saying get a Jaeger. So I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get a
Flex.
Jägermeister, because that just tastes nasty, dude. Like, oh my god. I don't know why people drink Jaeger all the time. Like, it's like, why would you want to drink licorice?
I like it, and I hate black licorice.
Dude,
Dude, do you even know what absinthe tastes like?
Yeah, it tastes
absinthe
like
is
shit too.
It's like licorice times 10.
it's
It's
awful.
fucking awful.
It was
tastes
it was the thing that made the pinkie pie taste like black death.
Yep,
Ooh.
and somehow it ended up being my ex-wife's favorite form of alcohol. I don't get it.
like cupcakes?
Do you like waffles? Yeah, we like waffles.
Dude, I like waffles, man.
Lee
I
Tokar.
want to take a moment
No,
to
wait.
interrupt and
No,
talk
wait.
over everybody,
No, wait.
and just remind everybody in the chat that Silent Hill Homecoming is the worst fucking game ever, next to maybe Alpha Protocol, and you should never fucking play it. Just wanted to remind everybody.
Homecoming about? Was it about the
It's
ex-Marine?
basically all the best parts of Jacob's Ladder, but stolen and ripped off and horribly written.
Was it about the ex-Marine that came home whose
Yeah.
brother died?
Yeah. Well, no. He doesn't know the brother's dead until the very end, even though he fucking killed him. Oh, spoiler alert! I ruined a terrible game for you. Sorry.
It's okay. Nobody wants to play bad Silent Hill games, which haven't been good since Silent Hill 2 anyway.
No, they haven't been good since 4, and 4 is not great, but it's still fun.
Wait,
I'll disagree for the
you know
block.
what's really fucking weird, dude? Did you bring that up because you just reblogged a Silent Hill thing?
No,
Because
I
I'm
wanted to pick it up before. No, Connor, calm down. I brought it up because I wanted to bring it up, and then I realized, I should link that thing as an example of why it's so bad. Had nothing to do with
You're
it.
breathing into your mic and it's annoying.
I'm sorry. Fuck you guys.
Probably
I
the
wrote that
weirdest
thing,
thing
by the
about
way.
that game. You
So
first.
don't fucking give me shit for reblogging shit.
No, it's just funny because I was like scrolling down my dashboard and I saw Silent Hill. I'm like, wait the fucking second.
Wait 1 minute.
But no, what were you saying?
Fishy in the state of Denmark.
Revenge, what were you saying?
What was probably the weirdest part about Homecoming is how Pyramid Head was just fucking nothing but mannequins. Just humping. Mannequins.
What the fuck are you talking about?
All right, in Silent Hill 2, for those who don't know, Pyramid Head fucked some legs that were taped to other legs. Apparently that was good psycho face.
You didn't just fuck
thing
him, it
with the-
basically mutilated him and raped him.
Mutil raped him. So
Pretty much.
And that was the last shred of credibility the Silent Hill series had. Because 3 was just a gargle spunk of bad. And then 4 was even worse.
I used to hate 3 a lot, but then once I learned a lot of kind of some of the meanings behind the story, I was like, this is actually really clever. I think it could have been done a lot better, but it was still really clever.
If I locked
Well,
you
that's
and
the
Brian
thing.
in the room, if I
Yeah,
locked you...
like our friend Brian will fight you forever on this one because Brian claims himself to be the stoutest of Silent
Is
Hill
he the one who
fans.
has the fucking like triangle of Silent Hill shit as his cutie mark for his
Yes, that is
Hey.
him.
Because I will fight him to the end of there saying that Silent Hill 4 is not that bad. I fought fucking
I think we're talking about 3. We're talking
I'm
about...
talking about
right?
3. 4 gets a pass.
I used to hate 3, and I still kind of don't like how like it's really linear compared to fucking other games. But like, the things that I learned about it that made me appreciate it were the same things that are like what everybody uses to say to appreciate 2.
Cyril,
Like people complain
What?
about voice acting shit in 2.
you
and
can
they're
go
like-
on Tumblr. The picture's on Tumblr now.
Oh, great.
Yay. But yeah, like people say like no, but that's because he did it on purpose, like the voice acting and this and that. And I agreed with that. And then that same shit happens in 3, but people are like, no, it's fucking dumb. You better reblog it because I don't know if I follow DB. I think you broke Connor. You definitely broke Connor.
He's dead. Well, it's David Seeley's show today. So today our guests are Revenge and DB Pony. How you guys doing tonight?
Oh
Waiting
god,
for
I gotta
Connor to
see
come back
this.
from his seizure.
The fuck you, Matt. Just... fuck you. I feel out the Titans.
I'm checking my dashboard right now.
My dashboard's not loading, so I have to wait.
What is with the obsession with Button's mom?
I don't
so
know.
Drunk.
She is apparently hot and wants the D because she is a young single mother.
She's got the side ponytail and she's a young single mother.
She's not a single.
Well, actually,
mother.
no. We don't know if she's single. We don't know if she's single.
No, we know she's not single because at the beginning of the episode, Button says, "I live at home with my mom, my dad, and my brother."
Oh,
well,
so then,
we
yeah.
don't see
Dad's
dad or
just
brother,
away on
so-
a business trip, and everybody wants to fuck Button's mom.
Father is just an absent figure.
He does have a fake mustache for when his mom is feeling, the
Jesus Christ!
Jesus Christ.
That thing you linked isn't working, Connor. I can't find it.
I
What in the
reported
hell,
on my
Lunar
douche
Phoenix?
bird. Oh,
So
that.
to answer your question, Connor, Final Fantasy XIV's best feature is the addition of jiggle physics to female breastises.
Oh, well. damn,
Basically,
about-
every Japanese game has that. If they have oversized boobs.
You know what? Even if we can't agree on Silent Hill 3, can we all agree that Final Fantasy 13 is a fucking pile of hot dog garbage?
Yes, I have a
Yes.
story. Would
Oh.
you like to hear?
Well, I don't know, David. Go ahead, tell the story because I'm too busy.
All right,
Like,
so Final Fantasy XIII taught me more about cars than any other video game I've ever played, to include the Gran Turismo and Forza series. Reason being is because I had Top Gear playing on my DS while I played Final Fantasy 13 to try to soften the pain because it was so bad. And then I got to Giant Head Boss and threw the game in disgust.
There's a giant head boss.
Yeah, at the end of disc 2 or 3 or whatever.
But they
the
did
fuck.
that in Final Fantasy X.
Yeah, but this was a giant head with 5 heads.
It was a giant head with 5 heads. Because Lady Unalesca had like this weird Medusa head that would pop out of the ground.
And apparently was a euphemism for a vagina.
Unalesca?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Whatever. All I know is Auron is like the best character in that entire game, and possibly
Auron is the best Final Fantasy character in the last 10 years.
Yeah, like he might be the only really well-written character in that entire game. And I actually have grown to appreciate a lot of things about Final Fantasy X. I still think it's really overrated, like really, really horrendously overrated. A lot like 9, hell. But no. Actually, I don't hate. I just hate 9 because I hate its style. That's personal. 9 is actually apparently a really good game, and I can't really talk shit about it too much.
9
But yeah.
actually is one of the best written games in the series.
Yeah, I just hate the art style, so I can't get into it, and I
See,
really try not to like hate on it. Just say
as far
the-
as Final Fantasy hierarchy goes, for me it's 6, 9, 8, and then the rest.
Welcome
the
to
rest
Filler
is
Show, because where me and David just talk about video games, and Connor cries himself to sleep in the corner.
I'm sorry.
It's
I
okay.
laughed so hard that I had to go get another beer to drown out my sorrows of attack on
I need
Geddy
some adult
Lee.
beverages. Connor,
I still
email me
can't
some
see it.
beer.
Email you
God.
some beer.
But not beer. I don't like beer.
Yeah, like, God, and it's fucked up too, because like, it's almost like they used up all their character writing in Final Fantasy X with Auron, because like, Final Fantasy 12, there's like, Bosch is a cool character, but fucking nobody else is, and they did that whole thing where like, we wanted this guy to be the main character, and it's so fucking obvious, but it's not gonna sell that fucking young boy demographic. We need to fucking get that demographic. Okay,
That's
cool.
the thing. Balthier and Fran were the only 2 good characters in the game. And Fran was
Fran
stretched. She was only good because she was with Balthier. It was like a Laurel and Hardy or hot rabbit girl and badass pirate dude.
Yeah. Balthier was actually really cool. Like, everybody could have been the main character other than Vaughn, and that game would have been infinitely better. Hell, honestly, I don't know why the fuck they did the whole thing where, like, you play as his brother in the beginning, and then he fucking dies or something, and you're like, well, shit, I like that
It's sort of
character.
like in basically every warrior-based game ever.
Yeah, but, like, usually they give you a reason to start to love the new character. But in this case, it was like, no, fuck Vaughn. I want to play as his brother. His brother was awesome. I still can't find this thing.
von
Connor.
Ronsenberg of Dalmasca.
Oh my god.
Watch out, I'm gonna harm you.
So the links aren't working for you?
Well, no, I'm not even seeing. I was checking my dash because the link didn't work.
Why aren't the links working? Okay, try the link again because I linked it again.
I'll try the new one.
Yes. God damn.
Yeah, and then
just
Final
watched-
Fantasy like 13 was just like, let's put. Oh my god, that's amazing. that is the best fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life. That is fucking Getty Yeager. That is amazing.
Farewell to Titans. That's actually the title of this silly show, is A Farewell to Titans, and fucking I'm sorry. That's it. It's done.
Oh, Cyril, weren't you going to talk about the SOPA petition?
Oh right, yeah, that bull fucking shit. Okay, so
Sorry.
no, it's fine. I just forgot. And I didn't tell Neil, so he didn't put it in the thing. Shut up. Oh god. So basically, I'll murder you. So basically, like SOPA was introduced 2011 or 2009. And it was basically, gonna make everything we kind of hold dear on the internet to a good degree because we're all fucking pirates. It would have like
Maybe
taken.
you are.
Well, it would have taken it all away, because to a certain extent, a lot of things that we do, like the whole brony culture, wouldn't have been able to exist if SOPA was a thing. And so, basically, this new SOPA directly on page 45 of the bill itself basically says, yeah, we're gonna make it so it can be a felony if you stream any sort of copyrighted content at all.
Yeah, which is horse shit.
Yeah, it is,
Because that makes Netflix illegal, by the way.
Well, I don't know
No,
how
the loose wording of that makes Netflix illegal.
Honestly, it is pretty loose wording. And the bill is basically saying the Internet Task Force repeats that call. The interesting thing is that it's not a very toothy law bill in and of itself, but the precedent it would set is kind of frightening. In considering the fact that this show wouldn't be able to exist technically, because I do, by using OC Remix, technically stream copyrighted content. And so it could be charged with me as a felony. And I'm sorry, if you're not U.S., whatever, you don't understand exactly what a felony entails. A felony can really fuck you. If you have a felony on your record, you can. Right now, it's a misdemeanor. Okay, and that sucks. It's not exactly good for your record, but it doesn't. It's not like you got a zero on a test.
It doesn't ruin your possible life.
Yeah,
You won't be able to vote. You
can never
if you're
vote, and
unemployed.
Sorry.
You can never vote. To be fair, you can never do jury duty either, so it's got its perks.
Yeah, and you can also you have to disclose whether or not you're a felon on any job application. They can't not hire it's like legally they're not allowed to not hire you just because you're a felon, but that gives them the reason to be like, okay, let's bullshit a reason why we can't hire them.
Right, which would really it can ruin your life. And the thing is, like, streaming copyrighted content. Now, okay, distributing copyrighted content in the form like a torrent or something like that, or hosting copyrighted content can actually, is to me, yeah, all right, maybe that could be. But streaming copyrighted content like on YouTube or like on the show, it should not be a felony, because you will get fucked in the ass for me doing this show where I'm just basically kind of having fun with you guys because I decided to play Final Fantasy IV, the Megado Brigade, or Final Fantasy VI, the Megado Brigade by DJ Pretzel, because it contains music from Final Fantasy, and Square Enix could get up my ass.
Which they have been doing quite a bit to everybody.
Yeah, Square Enix and Nintendo have recently been like I've noticed that I was trying to look up Simple and Clean, the song, on YouTube, just because I wanted to write a song parody of it that, long story short, Microphone fucking did some bullshit at BronyCon. But, and I tried to look up the song, and, like, almost every single one, the audio has been gutted, and it says, like, oh, audio taken down because of copyright issues. Like, they have been harping on that shit. And Nintendo flat out said, like, you are not allowed to stream our games, period, and profit off it. You cannot in any way, shape, or form. Like, even if it's, like, a commentary thing where, like, oh, I'm playing this game and blah, 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 which is somehow, I forget the reasons, but like it's within parody or something, or it's within something.
It's ass and a half.
Well, it's something, but instead, like, no, Nintendo will not. They had videos taken down on YouTube. They almost, like, did not allow, what's that big fighting game tournament?
Oh, Evo?
Evo was going to live stream Smash Brothers Melee. Yeah. And Nintendo, well, originally, the whole idea was that I think nobody asked Nintendo, and the whole thing was just standing of like, no, they wouldn't be allowed to. Or someone in Nintendo was just like, no, you can't, because this thing we're doing is fuck you. And then a bunch of people were like flipping their shit and saying why you should let them do this, blah, blah. And then they, at the last minute, they like completely turned around and said, no, listen, you guys can stream this for Evo. Whatever, it's fine. Because it was money going to charity and shit like that. And that was that. Nintendo's been hardcore on that kind of shit, which is surprising considering Nintendo seems to be like the most friendly out of all the companies as far as.
Oh,
like,
I disagree.
But
this is
well,
a
I mean,
minor
appearance-wise, like
observation.
they appear to be the most friendly, while in reality, it's more like they show that as their face, but then they do a bunch of bullshit behind the scenes. While with Microsoft and Sony, it's kind of more like, here's the shit you don't like right in front of you. Please still buy our stuff. Thank you.
Like, I've noticed
At
this
least they're
about a lot of
honest.
Japanese companies that anybody who has an IP that they don't do anything cool with, they just like look at Square Enix. They got a bunch of Final Fantasy shit. And how often do you find yourself wishing, hey man, I really wish we could get some cool Final Fantasy themed merchandise here in America? How often do you see that? How often do you think that?
Every waking fucking day.
Exactly. Now you see online people do cool things like have shirts. They have those low res Final Fantasy VII polygons made via 3D printer, and they do this. And these are really cool, great ideas. And then Square comes along and is like, oh well, you're using our IP, so fuck you.
When they could be like, listen, how about this? Give us a percentage, and you can still do that. I feel like that would be really cool. But instead, they're like, no, just you're not allowed to.
This is all complete hearsay, but it's incredibly true. All right, so when OC Remix wanted to do the Final Fantasy VI project, it had a Kickstarter. The Kickstarter raised over 160 grand. That's a lot of money. not a small amount by any stretch of the imagination.
Mm-hmm.
Square Enix shut it down because they're gay baby nerds about it and did not like the fact that OC Remix was basically getting a bunch of money for free to produce music based off of stuff that they like, even though they had plans to actually license the music.
Mm-hmm.
So it actually got shut down and then brought back after David Lloyd and his lawyer wife ended up fighting with Square Enix's legal team about it. Now that's all hearsay. It's not what happened at all, but it's totally what happened. They just can't say it because they're all under,
It's maybe what happened. Probably
they're
not
all
what
under
happened.
non-disclosure
Totally
agreements about what happened. So that's most likely what happened because Square Enix is definitely a bunch of gay baby nerds about their IPs.
Wow. But yeah, and like part of me thinks that the whole but like the language is what's striking me because Connor, you said that the language was that like it's any streaming of material of copyrighted material is disallowed. Part of me thinks whoever wrote the actual legal language of that thinks that streaming and hosting are the same thing. That's what I think, because like you said, I can understand someone being like, you shouldn't be allowed to host the data or the video that of a copyrighted material that you do not own. I can understand the idea behind that. I still have my disagreements with just being like no period done, but I can at least understand the base idea. But the streaming of it does not make sense, since most streams are not gaining monetary gain, but are just like, hey, watch me do this silly shit.
Well, here's a bit of paraphrasing from Bill Nye regarding politicians, whatnot. The actual quote is, "How many of our politicians have degrees in science and physics?" But really, this one could be played. How many of our politicians have degrees in computer science? How many of them have degrees in networking? How many of them have degrees in information technology? None. None of them do.
I'm
Not
so
a
glad you
single
paraphrased Bill Nye for this because I love that quote so much.
Yeah.
Bill Nye, the science guy.
Bill. Sorry.
It actually like breaks my heart because our country is run by people who don't know a single thing.
Well, and that's the serious section for the day on that note. And this is the silly show, but it's serious shit. You should go look it up. You should go sign the petition, which is linked. Somebody help me.
We have like 8,000 signatures left, I think.
Right. I'll figure out where the link is and I'll post it in chat. Go ahead, sign it. It's good.
Well, I got the thing open right now. I can just get the link.
Okay, good. Do that. We're going to listen to the Dragon Ball Z Burst Limit Opening 2 HD English version.
Link the video with this because they need to watch the actual English lyrics because this song is the king of English. But it's actually a good song, too.
And the video accompanying it is here. So if you want to mute the stream and watch it, that's cool too. But here it is.
While we try to get our freedom, we try to get our combat, and don't always be so wrong. It's only for the eye. Everything been going right in my ears. Today, no we died, no one sad, no one cried. Blue skies above. Nothing but the devil's heading to this world of now. We will survive by your side, so it's time to fight. The crowds seem to gather around to see what we do. The dead ground's gonna be the rain for us. Now get set and go. Go and release the hour terror. Let us have the pressure. We want them to kick in now. Get your hands up so I could shoot again. While we try to get our freedom, fighting every combat. Yeah, don't always be so wrong. It's only 'cause of life that never dies. Fight it out. If you're gonna have a silent song, losing many rights. No one cares, just pass by the cries as they never know. People say sometimes you must be a heart. Let's be describe. That night's wake me so to trust my foes. Just can't sit and go. Going with the other parents, let the time to press out. We won't get to kick in now. Get your hands up so I could shoot again. While we try to get our freedom, fighting every combat. Yeah, don't always be so wrong. It's only cause of life, the name I dies. Fight it out. Many nights I'm being a killer, but also a savior, though I never wanna be. Keep your hands with me today, kid again. While we try to get our freedom, fighting every combat, life won't always be so wrong. It's only for the eyes. Throwing with the other parents, let the time to press out. We won't get to kick in now. Get your hands up so I could shoot again. While we try to get our freedom, fighting every combat, yeah, won't always be so wrong. It's only cause of life that never dies. Fight it
And we're back for the last 10 minutes or so of the silly show. So
I'd like to thank everyone for showing up tonight.
No, I'm supposed to do that. No, that's fine. Yeah, like seriously, thank you everybody. There was actually a high of 26, which is not a record for the silly show, but it's the highest it's been in a while, considering I've been on and off the air. By the way, I would like to mention this, and I'll mention this leading up to it too, that I will be off the air more. Now, I hope to be on the air, but do not be surprised if I make an announcement that I'm not going to be on the air on the 24th of September, due to the fact that I will be moving on the weekend of the 21st into the 23rd, and may not have everything set up and may be fucking exhausted. Yes, I haven't hit 100 yet, so if we hit 100, I will die of listener boner. That's something that hasn't been mentioned in a while.
We hit 100 in a stream once. That was fun. It was for the first annual Academy Awards, back when we were actually like big.
Yeah, so I had a
I love it.
No, yeah.
Well, that was the show that I used to do with my friends. It was for Overclocked Remix. It was called Overclocked After Dark, and our award show was called the Academy Awards, where we give out awards that are pretty much not to be taken seriously at all.
Yeah, and it's but yeah, the listener boner was basically, as a listener count gets higher, I get a bigger and bigger boner. If it were to ever hit 100, I would get such a big boner that my heart would not be able to pump enough blood into my boner, and I would die. So that's the whole the whole joke there. So anyway, so I do want to thank some people who are on the show right now. Thank you, Matt, for coming out, even though you spent most of it making that amazing piece of artwork. As amazing as it was.
I don't think
don't
Matt's
hate on
here
the artwork.
anymore.
Matt, did you go to sleep in a drunken stupor?
Probably.
Wow, did he actually go to sleep in a drunken stupor? Did he just like leave? Like
I'm waiting to hear either a loud thud or like a in like 2 seconds.
Did he just like get up and leave and nobody noticed?
Maybe.
Was he mad about us bad-mouthing Randy Orton?
I doubt
Maybe
it.
somebody out there is butthurt about me talking mad shit about Randy Orton. But I wouldn't really give a shit, because fuck Randy Orton. Fuck him in his ass.
Yeah, he's a douche.
At any rate,
Seriously, out there, if your favorite wrestler is Randy Orton, or if you have a friend whose favorite wrestler is Randy Orton, you have a bad friend.
Riesler.
At any rate,
wrestler.
also thank you, Revenge, for coming on. It was fun.
You're welcome.
I'm glad you had a good time. Go check out Revenge. What is your YouTube again?
LMLCOT1. That's LMALCOTT.
1.
1.
The number 1. Good. Great.
Number 1.
He does not have a Twitter, but he does have a Tumblr, which is just Official Revenge. It's exactly as it sounds. If you can't spell, then I'm sorry. And
Spell, get dunked.
thanks, Hard Copy, for bringing in some shit I wouldn't talk about because I'm boring and
I
just
would.
do music. Well,
Yo, you and me
See,
hard.
'cause Connor
Let's make our own
has a
show.
life.
I don't really have a life. I just have a work life. I don't have a personal life.
I don't have a work life, dude. Like, I don't even have a personal life. I make music, and I have Megan, but, like, she's, like, beyond her. That's it.
Oh shit, that reminds me. I gotta fucking.
Anyway, and then David, thank you for joining randomly. You did have you always add some colorful commentary, which is great.
I wasn't expecting it. It was a great surprise.
Why, thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh,
Let's be friends.
do you guys want to hear that story about how Twyg hijacked my first chat room on Skype?
Oh fuck, I forgot about that. Wait, Interax, when is it over? T-5. Oh shit, the stream recording is gonna get over. So you're about to hear some official shit. You're gonna some only you shit, 21 of you, because it's not gonna be on the podcast recording. So what happened with Twyg?
Well, I made this group chat, and this was after I made some troll post about how Twyg was nothing but pure evil, and I let her know I was joking. Very clearly.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be in bed?
Hold on. That's my mom's boyfriend, Brad.
It's midnight.
I'll be in bed in a minute.
Okay, where's Patches?
Right behind you. I'll get him.
This is my room. Dude, you're gonna get in trouble.
All right.
You weren't supposed to do that.
You've been a bad, bad boy.
He's a douche nugget.
You've been a bad, bad boy. A very bad boy.
Anyway, so tell your story, and then we'll have to say goodbye to Revenge. But thank you for being on.
All right. Well, anyway, I had recently added her onto my group chat. And so anyway, she starts harassing me and threatening to tear out my intestines and choke me with them.
Ooh, that's kinky.
What?
I've seen a lot of anime porn that starts that way.
Jeez.
David's colorful analogy aside, was there any kind of really facetious, crazy conversation going on already, or was this just like, hey, I fucking hate your guts?
She was just playing around, but anyway, I was... At the time, I didn't know how to work Skype, so she kept playing around with the role-playing stuff and changing the title to, like, Revenge is a dickhead, Revenge is gay, Revenge is a faggot.
That's messed up.
And so I call her a succubus, which is a female demon which sucks the life out of healthy men.
Via their peen. Oh, yeah. I'm familiar.
Well, anyway, she takes that and starts role-playing with One-Wing Pegasus, a friend of Glaze. And they start doing this weird role-playing dating sim stuff. And then she turns the name one last time into Revenge's Torture Chamber. No, wait, One Wing actually did that. Twyg just said it was perfect. And then she just takes this weird route to some kind of weird demonic dominatrix thing. I actually have all the screenshots. I've just yet to actually post them.
Well, at some point you ought to. But at any rate, so thank you very much for that story. I am.
That's pretty crazy.
That is crazy. Well, I mean, it's Twiggy, who is also known as
Empress Slice.
Empress Slice, also known as dating Glaze. So funny shit.
She also has no shame, she says.
Is she the one who made that Flash cartoon of Twilight screwing Spike?
No.
That's hot. Not really.
No, that's
No, that was Buttercup saying. Never mind.
Anyway, so the show is on. Not on Hired. It'll be on next week. Next week we'll have Lunar Phoenix, who will talk about his band, and we'll probably have somebody else. I don't know yet. But thank you everybody. Will 8BitX and 8BitX for hosting this. DB Pony for being on. Revenge for being on, and Hard Copy as well as Fantasy Addict and David Hubbard for co-hosting, helping me out here.
Yeah.
It's great. I have a fun time every show, so we'll be back next week, 10 p.m. Eastern on 8bitx.com to be silly again and occasionally bring in serious things. Don't forget to have your beer if you do it. If you don't drink beer, that's okay too. We all have a lot of fun. So, all right, everybody, I will have to say goodnight. So on three, we will all say goodnight. 3, 2, 1. Good night. This is
Enjoy your night.
This is DJ Pretzel with Final Fantasy VI. Fucking, I'm just.
Go to sleep. Good night.
Good night.
need to make you mine. But one thing I know is that you're happy now. All alone, I shed a babe, it's true. I'll never love someone like love you, although I'd like to find another one out there in the sun. You're the only one I know. Love!
Goes a little something like this. Come on.